we're going to go ahead and get started. So for the sake of people's introductions and things, we'll start off with that, okay? So, all right. My name is Dennis Dumas. I'm here with Ben Zorn and Tamra Judge and Eddie Judge. And we are providing a brief introduction and some instructions on how to get involved in the Fall Challenge. So the purpose of the Fall Challenge and the reason that we all came together to do this is because we see the future of fitness as something that needs to happen online and be available to people all over the country, all over the world for that matter. But we've seen in the industry lately that a lot of the stuff that happens online, and I think you guys agree, is not that engaging and has a few elements that are missing. And so we think that the biggest element is technology. And that engagement with the technology, we think can be solved through Myzone. And so we've teamed up with Myzone, you guys, Ben and myself, and want to use the technology, our fitness expertise, and your guys' hard work on TV and entertainment to kind of catapult ourselves out into the public as quickly as possible and try to help solve some of the things that are going on in the country. You know, there's less than 20% of the public that are involved in some sort of health or wellness activities and exercise, and there's 80% that are still sitting around not doing much. And with your guys' exposure in entertainment and on TV, I feel like this is a perfect opportunity for us to get these belts into people's hands and connect them with real professionals and people that can give them legitimate feedback and can support them in their journey. And one of the really exciting parts of that is that you don't have to give up on what you're already doing and just jump in with what we're doing, because the technology is available for all of your activity, right? It's available for you in the current gym that you train at. It's available to use for the exercises that we do, events, marathons, triathlons, you name it. I mean, I used it in an adventure race 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, inside, outside, doesn't matter where, it'll record all the data.
I used it on my bike.
There you go.
Yeah, and I mean, so Eddie's bike is a great example. So a lot of the workouts that we're going to put together for everybody are going to have a few different sorts of opportunities for you. So you can either take the workout in its entirety and execute that workout, and that's your workout for the day, or you can use it a couple times throughout the week and kind of couple some of our exercises into it. Or if you're like Eddie and you do a lot of long bike rides, you're going to come back to the gym after your bike ride, and you can pick and choose parts of the sets that we give you to add to your bike ride to kind of complement your bike ride. So you can pick one of those sets for maybe back and core to couple with your bike ride. I know that Ben, you use it in your work a lot already. I know you want to give us a couple of good examples of kind of the community building and stuff like that.
I do a lot of small group training at my club down here in San Jose, and I use it a bunch of different ways. One of the ways that we look at it as is just from a heart rate perspective, we want to see and keep the people that have heart rate limitations, to keep them either low, or it also gives me the ability to work with clients and know whether they need to push themselves a little bit harder. So from that aspect, I really love that the belt can really tell you exactly what you need to be doing. Do I need to go and push myself a little bit harder, or do I need to take that little bit more extra rest time and take it down a little bit? So I love using the belt, and I love using it with my clients, and it's an awesome tool to have.
And I know Eddie, you guys use it at Cut Fitness, and you guys have been using it for a while, right? You guys are big advocates of the belt, and so you and Tamra maybe want to share each a little testimony of how the belt has helped you guys, both yourselves, your clients, and your business.
Well, it's actually helped our business in providing a better experience with our classes. We started before it was the Bluetooth device, so we have monitors all over the studio, and you can see big tiles, and you can see how hard you're working, and everybody else can see how hard you're working, which motivates you to push yourself to the next level or to your max at every workout. It also helps me better coach them, because I can see how quickly they recover after each session or after each effort. Now that it's Bluetooth, they're able to take it outdoors, and we're able to connect with people across the nation, across the city, and they can work out at home, and we can still coach them that way.
So, Tamra, do you have any experience with the belt so far?
Yes, I carry mine in my purse, always. It's in my purse, so I never know when I'm going to work out. And I have a treadmill at home, so sometimes if I'm running late or I have to go film, I'll just run on the treadmill for about 40 minutes and I'll put the belt on. And I also, we do advanced fitness training in the morning, and I wear it there as well, where my heart rate gets really high, and it's really exciting to see on the monitors in our studio, like, not that we're competing with each other, but we're kind of competing with each other. And to just see our colors change. And to me, it's just a great tool to see if I'm working hard enough. And the days that I don't have a lot of energy and I don't want everybody to see how I'm I just unsnap it so that we can see.
You know what, that on that kind of competitive note, and so, you know, we call what we're doing online, is at least the first stages of what we're doing, a challenge. And so on that competitive note, I think it's really, really, really important that everybody understands what MEPs are. And MEPs are they're called Myzone effort points, and it is a proprietary tool to the Myzone company. I don't know if you guys knew that or not, but it's something they put together, is proprietary to them, and it's really special because it allows for the clients and participants to challenge people either of a greater fitness level or a lesser fitness level, and for everyone to do that on the same playing field. And so it levels the playing field. It allows for competition from somebody who may have a thyroid issue, diabetes, or something that's going to cause them to not be able to lose weight as quick as maybe the person next to them, to go into an exercise, a class, or a challenge and be rewarded for their effort, be rewarded and recognized for the frequency of their exercise and for how hard they're working. So I'll use this example for myself. So my wife is 8 months pregnant today, and we did a MEPS challenge a month and a half ago, and she crushed me in the MEPS challenge because she's earning her 4 points for being in the yellow. So I'll go with it really quickly. You get from 80 to 100% for every minute that you're in that range, you get 4 points. If you're 70 to 79%, you get 3. If you're 60 to 69%, you get 2. And you get 1 for being in the 50s. We might actually eliminate that 50s range for this challenge and just have it work from the blue up. So that's the way that you earn MEPs. And for every minute that you're in that range, you're getting those points. And so if you're Ben or Eddie, who are training a lot and out riding and bench training for a physique competition, and so there's a lot of high level sort of training and things going on, it's going to be more difficult for you guys to get into that yellow range and earn points, where somebody next to you who's just starting and has a belt on can get into that range easier and earn those points. So it levels that playing field. It allows everyone to be able to compete together, and I think it's important because so many different fitness challenges and competitions around the country that you see online or even in clubs are always geared around weight loss, and they're always geared around how somebody looks in a picture post the challenge, and I just don't think that that's fair. And I think that this is something that focuses more on real health and opportunity for people to be rewarded for their participation.
Well, I got a perfect example of how anybody can win, because when I do the challenges here, I do day challenges, I do workout challenges, weekly challenges, and monthly challenges. And I had this one challenge in my cycle class, my spin class, where the person that earned the most MEPs gets a free half in a matter of 30 minutes. I've had some pretty fit people in the class, but at the end of the MEPs, one of my newest members that just started working out won the challenge because she was working the hardest in those 30 minutes. So she went home with a hat, and she felt great about it because she kicked everybody else's ass. It was super, which is great, you know. I believe in the product because it really does level the playing field. And because results are directly correlated with effort, the bigger the efforts, the bigger the results, that's why I believe in this product.
So on that note, let's talk about a little bit more of the other things that it does. I mean, you can food log with it, right? So there's a photo library that will save all of your food. There is, all of your calories are recorded. Your days and times of your workouts are recorded. There's a graph that breaks down your workout by the minute, so you can see where you were by the minute. There's an opportunity for zone match classes where we can provide some classes for and workouts for people from here to anywhere in the country, so that people can not have to try to gauge themselves. So if you're new, we can give you a zone match class, so we can give you a thing that will scroll. This starts next month. It scrolls through your phone so you can see in the yellow for a given period of time or the red for a given period of time, and that's how you base your workout. But even kind of more importantly, it allows for us, Eddie, myself, Ben, to look into your history as a user. So if you're out in, Minnesota and you're working and you're wearing your belt and you're doing your thing and you've been putting in the time and the effort and you're eating right and you're doing all that stuff and you feel like, you know what, I need a little extra assistance, I need a little extra help, you can go online with us and let us know that, and we can actually go through your history and see what you've been doing in order to provide a real solution for you moving forward that's based on credible data.
Yeah.
It's not just here I am, I want to lose 10 pounds, I promise I've been working really hard, tell me what I should do. It's actually, we can look back and see how frequently you were working out. If you've been following any sort of plan or any sort of routine, we can see if you've been food logging, we can see all of those things. It gives us a real true assessment of where you're headed. And the next phase of this coming next year with this partnership is to be able to do one-on-one sessions for that. And we have the technology to deliver really, truly engaging one-on-one sessions using the heart rate tools. So we would actually be able to see the user's heart rate on our screen while they're training in real time.
Yep.
And that is, to me, is just an unbelievable level of engagement that can give us an opportunity to impact lives all over the country. And sometimes it sounds like kind of a cliche because a lot of people say that stuff, but honestly, using the technology that we're using with all of our different backgrounds in fitness, I think it's a real, true opportunity for us to accomplish it.
Okay.
So the way that you get involved, for those of you who are watching or listening, the way that you get involved, you go to buy.myzone.org, you enter your discount and facility code, you get your belt in the mail, you follow your setup instructions, and you just start moving. You put the belt on and go to work. The belt is intuitive. It's going go ahead.
Go to work as in work out. Don't just
Yeah,
wear
I
it.
was gonna say
Yeah.
Don't just wear it around the office and stuff like that. That's called cheating.
So
Make sure that you wear it once you walk into the gym, strap it on, and then start your workout. Once you're done, go ahead and pop it off.
that's
And
exactly.
remember to take it off. I forget sometimes to take mine off.
Yeah.
If you don't take it off, it will reduce your averages. It'll actually
Exactly.
Yeah.
Take it off.
Exactly.
Make me take it off.
See, that's how you know I've been in the fitness industry for a while, because when I say go to work, it means work out. That's all it means to me. It just means work out. So you get your belt and you start exercising. You start, whether it's getting on a bike, getting on a treadmill, going for a nice brisk walk, getting in the pool, you can use it in the water, all of those different things, you just have to start moving. And then go to the CIVITAS page, like the CIVITAS page, and start following what workouts we're putting up for you guys to add an element of difficulty, new challenges, mix it up, having fun. You can follow along with those workouts.
I'm posting workouts on my Instagram page and my Facebook page, so you can follow along with me as well. I'm sure you guys at CutFit are going to be doing the same thing. So we'll all have some little bring different components to the table as well.
Yeah, I mean
Get on your bike and follow me.
yeah.
If you can keep up.
Aw, isn't she sweet? The possibilities are really endless, you guys. I mean, you have real professionals. I've been doing this in the industry for a while now. I've been developing small group training for clubs all around the world. We've had thousands of participants, and to me, everything that I've done in the club industry has been really cool and a lot of fun. And I know, Ben, you've had a lot of experience with me in the club industry. But one common factor has always been that we have limitations for people who can get involved. We're limited geographically and we're limited financially, because the programming that we do, let's be honest, it's an investment. Mm-hmm. And so now we're able to bring something to everybody that, to quote Eddie, it's fitness for everyone.
Yeah.
It's something that everyone can participate in. So that's really, really super important. Couple more logistic notes before I keep talking about how much I love what we're doing. If you have questions, you got to go to challenge@mycivitasclub.com with questions pertaining to the challenge. If you have questions pertaining to the technology, there's a 24-hour helpline for you at Myzone. So you can click chat, they will pop up, and they will take care of you with any of your technology questions. We are fitness people. We are really good at utilizing technology to help people get fit. We are not the people who built the device. So you're better off to go for help to them and come to us, whether it be Ben, myself, or Eddie, for your fitness questions. Okay, so keep those two lines kind of separate for us, because I think you're going to get problems or any issues resolved very quickly. Another logistics note: it is an app that's available on your through iOS or Android on your phones. It's pretty much available everywhere. Not on the desktop. It's a mobile app. It's just like any other technology, though. When there's updates, today we had an issue because Apple updated my phone, and then I had to go back and update my app. So it's just like every other app. If you have some things, make sure you're fully up to date. Make sure that you've had the most recent apps uploaded. Make sure that all those things are going on before you panic. One of the things you're going to find when you're using the belt is the more you use it, it's going to learn your physical abilities, and it's going to adjust the heart rates to match the gains that you're getting. So the more you train, the better your VO2 max gets, the greater your stroke volume, and then the belt is going to start to change your minimum and your maximum heart rate.
Yeah, so the belt will be tailored towards you. The more you work out with it, the more it'll kind of adjust and figure out exactly how it fits for you.
Yeah,
It's
so
kind of like a husband.
exactly.
You don't want to know my VO2 max.
Oh, that was good. So I think there's do you guys have any other input on the logistics? Eddie, do you have anything that you think is important that we should cover logistics wise?
As far as the device goes, in my experience, if you ever get to the point where you are working your Rudy patootie off and you just cannot get to the red for any reason, contact customer service. They will adjust it so that it's very tailored to you. Yeah. It is technology. It's not perfect, but it is pretty damn close. It will adjust to your max threshold. It will adjust to you personally, so you cannot share it with anybody else because it will screw up the device.
Good point.
It is very, very personalized to you.
Yeah.
So on a little side note, I had a really interesting conversation with one of our clients today. She's an online client. She lives in Washington, and we were talking about the belt, and she was talking about her son. And I told her, I'm going to start using the belt for my son. I'm going to buy him one. I'm going to put it on him, and he's not allowed to play video games or sit down in front of a TV until he's earned 200 reps a day. So he's got to go. It's right. I thought it was brilliant. It's like, no, Dad, can I come inside? No, you're not at 200 reps yet. Go back outside. Anyway, I thought that was funny. So
I like that idea a lot.
So anyhow, I think that, the main message here, our mission, really, truly, get people moving, get people active, get people engaged, take advantage of the technology, use it in your favorite club, whatever club you work out at. We really, truly are agnostic when it comes to the fitness world. We want you to take part in what makes sense for you. If I post a workout, or Ben posts a workout, or Eddie posts a workout, and you're like, you know what, I don't like that workout, don't do it. You know what I mean? Add what fits for you. If you have a question, don't overdo it. Don't jump into a workout where you're like, oh my God, that looks really difficult. Ask a question. This is about getting healthy. This is about getting moving. This is not about getting hurt.
Yeah.
And, I think the three of us really share in that sentiment that it's really important that you take your time and get involved. I think one last note on my part, and then, if you guys have anything else you want to add, is that whether you get involved today, tomorrow, Monday, or the week after, it doesn't really matter. The MEPs are the MEPs, right? So you might have to work a little bit harder to catch up, but you only have to earn 2,500 to qualify.
Yeah.
So even if you don't get started at the beginning of this challenge and you get started in the middle of October, you're still eligible to get those MEPs and qualify for the big kickoff challenge in January. And I'll talk really quickly about the January challenge. We're going to be offering some really cool stuff. There's going to be a $5,000 prize, or you could choose to go to Cut Fitness in Orange County with these two sexy folks right here and have a fitness experience. And look, see, you won't get those in just one fitness experience with them, though.
You got to get past her first.
You guys, it's a really cool opportunity, right? All you have to do is work out, and you get to either earn some money that you can, pay some bills or donate to your favorite charity or whatever's important to you, or you can, bring yourself out and meet some of your favorite people you've been watching on TV for years and get a fitness experience in beautiful Orange County. Or, we're also giving away a 20-pack of free online personal training sessions with your trainer of choice. You could choose Eddie or Ben. I just totally threw them under the bus.
Totally.
So,
All right, I'll sign off on that.
so that's kind of, that's what's coming up in January. The January challenge, you gotta have a belt, just like this challenge. So if you wanna get involved, you gotta get a belt. And one last thing, remember the belt is for everything that you do, not just these challenges. It's for everything you do. If you don't do any of our challenges, but 6 months from now you want some help, we're here for you and we can look back at your history. So, everything you can do to get involved now, I think it's important, and I look forward to having you guys.
Yeah, I'm excited. Just kind of get out there, get moving. Kind of touching on what Dennis said, just make sure you're doing something that you like, something that you enjoy. If it gets you moving, then do that. Whether it's walking, swimming, doesn't matter what it is. You don't have to do our workouts. We're going to give you the best ones that we can, and but at the end of the day, you've got to just move. So I think that's one of the biggest things that we want to get across with this belt is it's not just about going to a Group X studio or going to a spin class. It's about just moving, and you can find out exactly how much you need to move in order to achieve the results you want to see.
All right, anything you want to add, Eddie?
I think I'm good. I think we've said it all. I'm very excited to go do the MEPS challenge with my beautiful wife.
Thanks.
I think it's going to be fun. It's going to be interesting to see how she kicks my butt or I kick her butt.
Well, I got on my phone, just push my Myzone button right there.
There you
And
go.
I get to see exactly all my workouts. It's the best part. I think it's just the convenience of seeing, I really thought I was working really hard this week, and let's say I'm trying to drop some pounds for maybe a reunion show that's coming up next week. I'm like, well, I really wasn't working that hard. I wasn't working as hard as I thought I was. So it's really a great tool to see, last month I was doing so much better. I got to step it up, or I got to, it's just so convenient.
Thank you for saying that, Tamra, because let me do a quick little co-browse to the user's dashboard real quick so that everyone can see what they get with their purchase. So I'm going to go out here and go to co-browse. I'll share my screen with you guys. You guys, just a note here, we're using a technology called ChalkZen that allows us to do all of the cool things that we're doing on the screen right now. So highly recommend checking into that as well, because it's allowing us to do a lot of cool stuff with our users around the country, including this feature of co-browsing and showing you our homepage. So this is actually my page. You can see it's got my name up here at the top. It keeps all of my calculations and everything that's going on with me for the year right in here. Down, it's got the CIVITAS logo over here. You go down, effort over time, so you can see each one of my months and how good I was doing. You can see where I took some time off or didn't have my belts. We'll just say I lost my belt right in here.
Yeah, let's say that.
And then you can see, for me, I do a lot of events and things like that, and so you can see where I'm training for events and not training for events. You can go to your calendar, and you can flip through all of your workouts for as long as you've had the belt, so you can see how hard you've been working. I'm going to click on one of my dates. We're going to excuse Ben. Ben's got to get going, so we're going to excuse Ben, guys.
See you, Ben.
Bye.
I'll be looking to see you guys.
So I can flip through here and I can see, all right, I earned 178 MEPs in this workout. I averaged 81% of my maximum heart rate. I burnt 775 calories. It took me 47 minutes. And I can break it all the way down by the minute, which is pretty freaking cool. So,
Good butt.
yeah, that was a good workout.
Dang.
That's why I'm showing it. 'Cause
Yeah, you know what, just FYI, Tamra, it is my only yellow dot I've ever gotten. So I can go down here also and I can click on this button and I can write notes about my workout, and so that I can remember some things. Additionally, there's the food logging opportunity, so it'll give me all of, if I had food logged this day, I would have a list of pictures or a library of pictures that shows me what I'm doing. I can download a report for all of my different workouts and things right in here, so I can print those and keep those. And then I can go right over here and I can click on share to either Twitter, my Google Circles, or Facebook, and it automatically shares to those sites, and I can compete with my friends.
Have
So
you been doing food log?
I do have one with the food log on it. Let me go to that. Let's see, I think I actually did a food log yesterday.
There it is.
Yeah, so there I took a shot of a protein shake that I drink post-workout at 5:28 p.m. You can see it keeps the time, keeps a log. I can click on it and blow it up. So each one of my pictures would be in a list right here for breakfast, lunch, dinner, pre-post-workout nutrition, the whole shot. And so that's really helpful for not just yourself and your accountability, but also for any sort of consultation or help you want to get from a trainer down the road. So these tools are incredible, you guys. There's no other technology out there that keeps this much data, that provides this much feedback, and is this easy to use on the user's side of things. And it, like I said, it allows us to go into our owner's page and provide feedback to you. So very cool stuff. Very excited to get it all going with you guys. I'm sure there's going to be tons more questions and things, but I hope that this helps people understand how we're launching the challenge. Again, any questions, challenge@mycivitasclub.com, and we'll get back to you really quickly. Look at the Cut Fitness page, Ben's page, and my page for exercises, nutrition. I know, Eddie, you've been posting some breakfast meals and things on your page, so there's opportunities to see that. We're working with Living Lean with Erin and getting some of her really good healthy recipes and posting those. So again, you guys, we're super agnostic in who we participate with here. It's a platform for people to get moving, and that's all we really care about, is to get people as involved as possible. I mean, honestly, you can get the belt from us, get moving, and use it with the trainer wherever you want. The point is to get moving and get active. So I hope that message is clear, and I hope everyone's excited, and I hope we get some people involved. My last word is that throughout October we will be fundraising for breast cancer, and I will announce which charity that we're fundraising for on Wednesday morning. So into October we will actually donate $10 from every belt that we sell to breast cancer research and support. So we're excited about that, and we look to be able to provide a pretty healthy donation to our fundraising.
Now, did you show the belt and show them how they wear it?
No, I thought that's why we brought you.
I'll pass that one over to Eddie.
All right, go ahead, Eddie. Show us how to put it on.
Tuck it in.
So here we go. Comes in a little box. You see that?
Here's your stuff.
So when we post this, I'm going to have to make sure to put on there to stay tuned till the very end of the video to see Eddie take his shirt off.
She wants me to strap it on.
Attaboy. There you go.
Then you gotta wait for it to beep.
There it is.
Hooray.
On and working.
Yeah.
That's it, I'm on.
And then for girls, you really have to wear it in the right spot, because if you have these things, sometimes you have to get it right there underneath your sports bra, so
Yeah.
it's right against your skin.
Yeah, it has to be against your skin.
Yeah. A couple of pads on the back of the belt there. If you get them a little bit wet as you put it on, it helps for connectivity, so you can make sure it connects right away.
I like
Yeah.
to say moist.
I know. I was debating in my head whether I was going to go wet or moist.
Just give them a little moist and you're ready to go.
There it
I'm
is.
a little sweaty.
This is your-
All right, guys. Thank you guys so much for making the time to set this up. I look forward to all the pictures, posts, periscopes, and all the cool things coming out of Cut Fitness and off the bike and wherever else we can start sharing our activity with everybody. I think we have an amazing opportunity to exploit our knowledge and wellness and fitness, and all of the work you guys have put in the work that you do, and really help some people out. So we're very excited, and special thanks to you guys.
Thank you, Dennis.
Thank
All right.
you.
Have a good night, guys.
Take care.